Hello. I thought you might like to hang out with me while I go through my food delivery. I always get excited about these every single time. It never gets old. I got some, can you guess what this is? It's heavy too. It's really big and healthy and beautiful. I got 3 of them. I got ginger because I am obsessed with ginger in my smoothies. It's so good. If you've never put ginger in your smoothies, it's really spicy. Don't put too much. It makes it really spicy and it's good, really good for inflammation. I got some kale and more cauliflower. I got some, one cucumber in here. More ginger, because you really can't have too much. And do you know that you can put this in the freezer? If you get too much ginger, you can put it in the freezer. And you know what else you can put in the freezer that I learned? Spinach, the power greens, all that stuff can go in the freezer. So if you buy too much and it gets close to the expiration date, just put it in the freezer and then it goes right in the, now not to eat fresh. Like you can't put the spinach in there and then have a spinach salad, but it works awesome for the smoothies. Okay, can you guess what's in here? It's another thing I'm obsessed with. Jalapenos. Jalapenos. These all go together. The avocado, and it goes with my cauliflower. And I make a big bowl of guacamole, and then I just dip that raw cauliflower in there. It's so unbelievably good. I'm completely hooked on it. And this goes with that too. Always have cilantro. Cilantro is good for removing metals from your body. And this, I already opened this because I've got an Instant Pot full of potatoes. I already started, you know how I showed you I keep that little thing of potatoes? I'll show you. So organic potatoes. I got some cherry tomatoes. I got some broccoli, it looks beautiful. I got another one of these. Wow, everything just looks awesome this week. I know this stuff gets a really bad rap, but I love iceberg lettuce. I love it. I love it with like taco-ish stuff. I love it and all kinds of stuff, the texture, the water content, it's so refreshing. I don't care what anybody says, iceberg lettuce is fine. It's organic, it's delicious. And I got some red peppers and they're big and beautiful. You know what I like to do with these? I like to put them in, well, I like to eat them raw and I like to put them in my cashew cheese sauce. Really gives a lot of flavor. More avocados. And I just got some spring mix in here. So that's all, but I'm super happy with this. Oh, not everything. One more cucumber. Everything this week is perfect. I mean, look at everything. Isn't it beautiful? Everything is so healthy and fresh and beautiful and big. Like this is huge. This was, I don't know, like $4. This gigantic head of cauliflower. I'm so pleased. I just think it's so exciting to get food delivered to your door. Food like this. I mean, this is awesome. I'm so thrilled by it. Okay, so I already opened this and put it in the Instant Pot to steam because I keep a basket of potatoes and sweet potatoes in my fridge at all times. The basket, this is the colander. I'll link everything below that I show you. I use these all the time. I have more than one. Now I'm gonna show you what I'm doing with these potatoes. This is the main thing I make because I'm so hooked on it. It's so delicious. I do other stuff with the potatoes too, but this is the easiest, most satisfying thing. And I'm gonna show you what I do. And it's real simple. And when I say I'm McDougall-ish, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I'm not McDougall all the way because this is not allowed. But I use a teeny tiny bit of this spray on top to get my potatoes nice and crispy. Just a tiny bit, I'll show you. This Frontier Turmeric Twist It's my favorite, one of my favorite spices. It's so good. It's so good. I buy this in lots of them at a time because I go through them quite a bit. And turmeric, we know what that's good for, right? It's good for inflammation. So I just take, the potatoes this week were kind of small. Usually they're bigger. So I just take, if they're long, then I cut more strips. So then I just cut, and these are freshly steamed. When they're in the fridge, they're easier to manage because these are really soft, but that's okay. They're not going to be in strips, but that's fine. The sweet potatoes will be. And the other thing is, so the air fryer, this is not my ideal air fryer. It's a Kosari. Inside is Teflon, which try to avoid Teflon always, right? I use cast iron. I really avoid that stuff like the plague. I don't have any cookware with it, but good luck trying to find an air fryer other than the ones that look like toaster ovens that doesn't have that. They need to make this. So I got the silicone liner for inside and I put my stuff in there and I feel like that at least nothing's touching the Teflon. It's not ideal. I am definitely gonna get one. I'm definitely gonna get an air fryer that's more, they look like toaster ovens, but I've read that they don't work that well. So that's why you see me using that thing. And I figured, you know, if it helps me to eat this way, then I'm just gonna make an exception with that until I can find something better. Because you can really drive yourself crazy with all this stuff, you really can. So then I just put the potatoes. I usually try to do these are yellow potatoes. They're so good. They're my favorite. And I usually try to put those on the bottom and the sweet potatoes on the top. And it's really nice. You can do this like I'm doing right now. I'm probably not going to eat for another hour or two. It only takes 15 minutes for them to cook, but you can have them, actually that's enough. You can get them ready like this and just stick them in there and then they're all set to go. You can also prep your salad. Tonight I'm having broccoli. I've had 2 smoothies, lots and lots of greens. So tonight I'm just gonna have steamed broccoli and this for my dinner. And this is how much I put on the top. It's not much at all. Okay, that's it. I mean, I don't know that, I mean, we're talking not even an eighth of a teaspoon, just tiny bit. And then I do salt. The salt that I use is called real salt. I don't know if you can see, it's got all the colors in there. It's minerals and stuff. It's so good. Once you have real salt, you don't really want to eat any other kind of salt. It has flavor to it. And it's supposed to be cleaner, you know, than other stuff. I wouldn't use the iodized, like Martin salt or something like that. This, you get more out of this. And then the turmeric twist on the top. I'm really generous with this. And that's it. There's dinner. I mean, it's not ready yet, but I think what I'll do is, oh, and then I use the cashew sauce. I'll put this in a bowl and then a little bowl of cashew sauce for dipping or ketchup, but it's usually cashew sauce. And then the broccoli is really good with the cashew sauce also. So I may just give you a picture at the end, show you what it looks like when it's finished. This just feels like such a bounty to me. And you know, everything on this counter is so delicious and so satisfying. It's eating like a king, I feel like. I hope you are okay. I hope you are having a good day, pain-free day, and eating really healthy food and making super fast progress with your protocol, whatever you're doing, or even getting closer to doing a protocol. And I will talk to you really soon. Happy healing.